Welcome back. I'm Kevin O'Keefe, and at issue today, young environmentalists. If you think you can only enjoy nature out in the country, you're wrong. The Green Collar Corps is a group of young people dedicated to making urban spaces more livable. Take a look.
Well, the Green Collar Corps program has two major components. The first is a 9-month school year program called the Eco Institute. And during this period, the youth meet with our staff and with staff at the communities, the Toronto Community Housing staff in the communities. They learn about energy conservation, water conservation, recycling, global warming.
My name is Miranda, and I work with the Green Collar Corps. When they first come in and they see the welcome board, they get a stamp card, and every time they have to go to every station. So they have to go to the welcome station, the did you know, the heating and cooling, and every time you go to a station we have like different stamps, and they just kind of stamp them every time they learn something. Like when they're done, they stamp it off, so that we know they went to every station and they learned everything that we wanted them to know.
We try to determine what the interest is of the youth in particular, what skills they would like to build, and match them up with organizations, particularly organizations that are doing green educational campaigns. Actually, one of our youth designed a recycling presentation for Toronto Community Housing that has been used in other communities.
There's parts of it that are fantastic. Obviously, there are challenges with everything. But I think tenants have been enjoying it so far, especially where we've been doing trade shows and going into the communities. We've gone to actually several different communities, and just, I guess, in December last year, we went to 2 former seniors buildings, and the seniors loved having the youth out because I guess seeing the youth in a positive light, they're like, oh, we want them to come back all the time and come to the buildings and do this stuff all the time. And they gave them cookies and fed them because they just thought it was really great seeing the youth doing something positive and talking about recycling, which a lot of residents are passionate about, especially seniors. So I think that worked out really well. So it's been good so far.
We do recycling, energy conservation, like how to save energy in your house. We do heating and cooling, like how you can save money by creating like your own heat, like aluminum on the windows and stuff like that. We also do water conservation, like not letting the water run when you're brushing your teeth and all that kind of stuff. So we do a lot of stuff, actually.
It has been an incredible experience. We could not ask for better ambassadors to the youth community than the 7 original founding members. They are going to be involved with Amoresco and Toronto Community Housing in expanding the program, we hope, initially into 4 new communities. And they will be going to the communities and helping to recruit youth.
I really like it. It's really fun. We get to do a lot of stuff, go to a lot of places. And we also get to do like summer jobs to like help teach other people what we do. So we're basically like spreading the word all over, and then hopefully we can expand our Green Collar Corps and make it bigger.
And joining me in the studio are 18-year-old Miranda Mahabir and Andre Burnett from the Green Collar Corps. Welcome to the show, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to start with you, Miranda. You lived in Toronto Housing. You moved into the neighborhood years ago. What was the neighborhood like when you first moved there?
I don't know what to say.
Tell me the truth. I heard it wasn't very nice. You didn't really like it.
Well, when I first moved there, I didn't want to be there. It just looked like a place where like you don't want to live.
Right.
But after joining the Green Collar Corps and meeting like all the other kids in the community,
Right.
like we all came together and we started planning stuff for our own community to help other people out. So now, like, you walk outside and you see everyone in the community talking. They're all planting flowers and stuff like that.
So the whole neighborhood really changed for the Green
Yeah,
Collar
it has
Corps.
changed. Like, if you have seen it before, like, there was nothing around, like, no flowers. Like, kids were just running around, but, like, there's garbage everywhere.
Right.
And then now when you look at it, there's, like, benches put in, flowers, like, the rocks are all painted. We have rock gardens and stuff like that.
Andre, a lot of people would think that living in the city, you don't really care about the environment. Why do you think it's important for people who live in the city to be concerned about the environment?
Because in the city, there's also more people other than the countryside. So I say that in Toronto, we have a lot of people, and the awareness of recycling helps out us as well as people in the country.
So we should be more concerned because there's more of it. I guess we're more damaging on the environment in some ways. What you're saying.
Yeah.
Like if you look at downtown, like with the work that we've done, if you look at our community, like it's a lot cleaner, right? So when you go downtown, there's so many people. They're just throwing their garbage all over the floor. But because there's that many people, they don't really want to just take the time to throw it in the garbage can.
Tell me a bit about what Green Color Corps is exactly. What is this? It's a relationship with Amoresco, correct?
Yeah, it's Green Collar Corps is a joint initiative with It's created by Amoresco.
And what is Amoresco?
Amoresco is an energy management company.
Okay, that work with Toronto Public Housing.
Yeah, they're joined with Toronto Housing, and they create green job pathways for youth age 15 to 21.
And what's a green job pathway?
Basically, from my understanding of it, what we do so the Green Collar Corps, you have all the kids, and
Right.
They come in, they learn about energy conservation, water conservation, and all that kind of stuff.
And then you teach this to the people in public housing.
Yeah, you go to different communities and you teach it to them, and then eventually in that community they'll have a Green Collar Corps. And then, so now we started out with one Green Collar Corps. Now I think we have about 4.
Really?
So we have like 52 kids now that are involved with it. So a lot of communities know about the Green Collar Corps. And
Can you give me an example of some of the presentations and workshops you've done?
the recycling stuff that we do a recycling trade show where we tell them like what you can recycle, what can't be recycled, how long it takes to be recycled. And then we also do, like we go to like Andre's community and we teach them that, and then eventually they have to learn it and teach it to their community.
So have you learned it yet?
Yeah.
What have you learned?
I also learned that Toronto housing takes about 6% of Toronto. So,
Really?
Yeah.
So it's a large part.
Large part. So I think it's a great idea as Green Collar started with Toronto housing, because 6% of Toronto is a lot. And it also helps us learn more. And there's a lot of people. It's great. And it's easier to spread the word.
And people are receptive that you talk to about this?
Yeah, we did surveys in the building as well.
Really? And what did you find out?
We found out that some people know what's going on in the building, and a lot of people don't know.
And are these people interested, do you find, that they want to learn more?
Yeah, some people actually want to know what's going on and want to know how to get involved.
Really? Because you wouldn't
Yeah.
think people in public housing would care. You know, that's the
Yeah.
impression you have.
There's like the people that you can't get through to,
Right.
but like the people you do get through to, like they're really involved with it.
I want to ask you about specific things that you've done. A green fashion show?
Yeah.
What was a green fashion show?
Basically, one day we were sitting in our office, so we were like, we should have a Green Collar Corps fashion show because like it was something that like no one has seen yet.
So what exactly is a green fashion show? Do you wear leaves or how does it work?
No, what we did, we went to Value Village and we got all secondhand clothes, and all the kids from the community at 4301, we got a bunch of the kids to sign up, and they went through like maybe like a month of where we taught them how to pose for pictures, walk down the runway.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so we got them these outfits, like we measured them and everything, got them outfits to fit them, and then I think we had the fashion show in December.
And what was the response?
It was really good. Like every kid that was in the show, their parents showed up and they told their friends to come. So we had like a lot of people. It was a lot more than I thought would come
And
out.
I would think that young people wouldn't be that interested in wearing used clothing.
Yeah, but they were so excited. Like they
Really?
want to have a second fashion show, and we also had like, who is he? Paul Ainsley, I forget, counselor.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, came for your
The
show.
counselor, yeah, he came out,
And what did that mean to you that he came out?
it was pretty awesome because after, maybe like a month after, we got like a newsletter that he wrote, and it was all about
Oh, really?
our fashion show.
Has your age ever gotten in your way? Do you think that people listen to you because you're younger or don't pay attention to you because you're younger?
No, I think people listen to me because like I make them listen, kind of thing. Like,
But do you think they
I'm
respect
just like,
you as a young person? Or?
yeah, well, especially in my community, because I know everyone that's there and they know who I am, so anything that Green Collar Corps is doing, I just tell them, and then we have like a really great response for it.
Thank you very much for coming in today. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
No problem.
Well, when we return, young environmentalists whose idea caught the attention of U.S. President Barack Obama after this.